Good morning, everybody. Let me hook up my Bluetooth. Turn my Bluetooth on. Is it connected? Okay. Oh, there's already some people. Hey guys, I'm trying to hook up my uh, Bluetooth here. My headphones. Oh no, and I'll say hi to everybody. Get my glasses. Always gotta clean them off. Got stinking fingerprints. Oh no, I got ink on my fingers. I don't want to get it on my t-shirt. Check this out. Melanie, she's in our chat a lot. She painted that. Yeah. I made a community post about it. Thank you, Melanie. I love it. I'm gonna have to figure out somewhere else to hang it so it looks beautiful. So while I hate it. Okay, now let's go back. For some reason, my Chromebook doesn't want to scroll back. Gosh, please don't mess up. It's brand new. True Crime Truth Finders. Carla, Shook, Jared 13, Valerie, Kim Smith, Samara, Sarah, Love Hollister, Cindy, M's Coffee, Delusion Dispeller. Hey guys, how are y'all this morning? Eric G. Eric, you've got me into the Manson case. Gosh, I got to talk privately with you. I have found. Okay, I didn't know about the drug conspiracy with the Manson. About Tex Watson, whatever his name is. Is his name Watson or what something? Watson. Hey, Crispy. Welcome, honey. Hearts to you and everybody else. Got my 411 Now channel shirt on. Supporting Will. He's had a little thing go on YouTube where somebody reported off his a bunch of his videos, like about 100. Tex Watson, thank you, Sarah. And I guess trying to give him copyright strikes, but I think he got that fixed. But I wanted to show him some support this morning. Shout out to you, Will. If y'all are not subscribed to Will, you need to be. He's awesome. He's down to earth. Okay. Hey, Ems. Well, what's been going on with you, Ems? I'm lost. Well, I'll have to go watch your videos and catch up. Oh, a total liquid diet, DD? Oh, my goodness. I'm scrolling back up through the chat. Hey, Juror 13. Said a prayer for you this morning. Everybody, please say a prayer for Juror 13. Her 3-month-old granddaughter is in the children's hospital. She has a large mass right here, 3 months old. But Juror 13 told me that the baby came out when she was born fighting. So hopefully I'm praying that she'll get through this. She seems like she's a fighter. So y'all just remember her. It's been hard on the family. Yeah, she is a good person too. Hey, she's really good at crime too. Yeah. She privately sent me a picture, which I would not, show anybody or share without her permission, but it broke my heart. It really, I can't even talk about it. Oh my goodness, I'm getting emotional, y'all, already. Oh, it just broke my heart to see that on that little baby. Oh my goodness. I thought her, well, I'm not going to pronounce her name. Anyway, she's got an angelic name. The baby does. Good morning, Nani. She told, gosh, look at my hair. She told me what type of mass it was. But you know me, I have forgotten the name of it. But basically, it's cutting off her breathing. I think. If I am wrong, Juror 13, can you type in what she's got? Oh my goodness, a G-tube put in 2 days ago and another surgery next week. Oh my goodness. Oh, she's a beautiful baby. I mean, she really is. All babies are beautiful, but I mean, she is a beautiful baby. And her name is so, it's like, I don't know, it reminds me of an angel or something, but I won't repeat her name on here. Yeah, the Lord will take care of her. Hey, sweet Valerie. Yeah. We all support each other in this community, so I knew everybody that if I mentioned it, everybody would say a little prayer. Hey, XOMOs, CC and company and family. Yeah, coffee and crime family. Y'all really do feel like my family. Hey, Ash. Gabriel, Grace. Scream it for. See, when I first thought it was Juror 13 Gabriel, which is a beautiful name. But I hope I pronounced that right. Gabriel. I'm going to write that down so I can pronounce it right when I say my little prayer. Guys, I have to make little notes or I forget everything. My memory is getting a little bit better, though. Lisa from West Virginia. I'm from Virginia, girl. We're not too far from each other. Gabriel. Gabriel. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Don't worry, I will figure out how to pronounce it because I will Google it and make Google tell me. That's what I do a lot. Gosh, guys, I put some cream on my face yesterday, like face cream, and underneath my makeup, gosh, it is red and broke out. My eyes keep watering. I've been having allergy problems, anyways. Got a dog down here laying at my feet, always. Yeah, it's a beautiful name. Beautiful. It is scary. M's. Thank you. Thank you, M's. I do my own hair. I just go to the like Sally's Beauty Supply and get it done, or I get my sister-in-law to do it. Hey, also Maggie. Now that is a talented lady. Also Maggie. There's a lot of talented people on here, to be honest. But she's awesome. Maggie, also Maggie, can I say what you've been doing? You know, with the oh, thank you. Gosh, I got up this morning, True Crime Truth Finders. I said, well, I guess I'll put me on a little makeup, be halfway presentable this morning. I always got my hair up in a bun, and I don't care. I mean, that's the way I am, you know. I don't got time to get up every day and straighten my hair and things. You know, I got things to do. Okay. Okay, Maggie, gotcha. Gotcha. You're awesome, girl. You really are. I told my hubby, I said, could you ever believe? I said, me, country girl. I got a friend, it's a Jersey girl. I mean, it just blows my mind. I've never had, friends elsewhere besides like right around here. Yeah, she's making a couple things for me, and I don't want to ruin the surprise, but it is awesome. It is awesome. She is very, very talented. And I like her because she don't say bad things about people. She doesn't. I like that. Valerie, I've been outside a lot this week with, the weather's pretty. the dogs won't out. So we usually go out an hour or two at a time. Then I'll tell them, let's go get some water or some ice water. I give my dogs ice water all the time. And I got them trained to come back up on the porch, and we'll go back inside. And I try to get a few things done in the house, but crap, it's too pretty outside to be in. I've been picking up sticks out of the yard and covering up dog holes someone digs in the yard. I notice my dogs, they'll be Skylar and Lady, they'll be out there playing, and all of a sudden, and they'll be real excited with each other. And all of a sudden, one of them will start digging a hole and look back at the other one. I mean, dog behavior just blows my mind. It's like they dig the hole to show out their skills, basically. Hey, look what I can do. It's so funny. Oh, Drew says it isn't cancerous. Something happens when babies develop and the lymphs get blocked. It's rare. But it's curable, right? Oh my goodness. That breaks my heart. It does. I was actually talking about grandbaby this morning to my hubby, Drew 13. I've talked about her several times with him. I said, I'm going to have to email her and check on her grandbaby. That's what I was saying. If I miss anybody's comments talking to me, I run my mouth and don't look. Really, Carla? Where's my Easter basket? No, I'm just kidding. I love candy. But, gosh, I can't eat a lot of junk food. I'm only like 5'4", so I can't carry a lot of weight. I'm already overweight. Be a lifelong journey. Oh, so they just can't go in there and remove that. I don't mean to sound like I'm stupid, but I mean, I just don't know anything about it. Y'all know I forgot it was Easter, Valerie. I forgot it was Easter until my mom called me yesterday. My son was trying to, she went to the flea market. My son sent her to the flea market to get me a pot-bellied pig, but she called me first. He wanted it to be a surprise, and I was like, gosh, I can't have it. I would love to have it. But she told me it was Easter. Hey, Cheryl, if I didn't say hi. Well, I'm going to ask my son if he wants me to color Easter eggs. I mean, he's 12 years old. Last year I colored them. He didn't do anything with them, but he ate them. Me and him ate them. Okay, guys, I didn't talk about anything I had in my thumbnail yet. That's so annoying when you go on people's live streams, I think, and they go like on and on and on and on before they get to the point. So sorry about that. I like to talk to y'all. I can't help it. So did y'all see the thing about, and I got the link to the petition, Gypsy Rose Blanchard petition. Oh, Lisa, I used to love hiding Easter eggs with my son. Well, that's what I thought that we would do, Valerie, too. Even though he is 12, I'm like a big kid. I didn't get to enjoy my childhood, so I'm kind of like kid-like sometimes. And I like to color eggs. I just like doing things with Timothy. He is so much fun to be around. I've got to get him on my live stream. Okay, Ash. The petition is for Gypsy Rose Blanchard to get out of jail. Let me see if I can get on my chat through my phone here, and I'll give you the link to it. She thinks she got too harsh of a sentence, is what she thinks. God, these are like crooked. Let me get here. Oh my goodness. Make sure the volume's down. Okay, I just shared the link. And I'm going to click on this link and we're going to see what all the petition says because I just glanced at it. Well, I read it like a little bit, but not all of it. Okay, it says on July 5th, 2016, Gypsy Rose Blanchard received a sentence of 10 years to a Missouri state prison after reaching a plea deal to charges of second degree murder of her abusive mother, The case was highly profiled, received national news coverage. HBO made a documentary called Mommy, Dad, and Dearest, directed by Aaron Lee. Let's see. Oh, it was saying that the documentary features home movies, interviews from family members, doctors, friends, experts, attorneys, and one on one with a Gypsy. Filmed the same day she accepted her plea deal. She filmed that documentary. Of course, Gypsy is going on to say that D.D. Blanchard suffered from a disease called Munchausen by proxy syndrome, relatively rare form of child abuse that involves the exaggeration or fabrication of illnesses or symptoms by a primary caregiver. And it's going on to tell all about the abuse, but I wanted the part where it said that she was serving too harsh of a sentence. Carla Marie sent it to me this morning through Messenger. So let me go back on my Messenger. Hey, One Live. Y'all do a scavenger hunt, Lisa, on Easter. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. I once went on a scavenger hunt. It was like Christmas, and my dad had got me a puppy for Christmas. But I had to open up like this big Christmas box. And then there was another box. I just had to keep opening, and I found clues. And I'd have to go, like, I think one clue was in like the refrigerator. And then we did a bunch of things. Then I finally found the little puppy. Okay, it says, though Gypsy takes responsibility for her crime, she still thinks her prison sentence was a little harsh, considering the fact that her family worries that it was a kill or be killed situation. It's easy to see where she's coming from. The Blanchards also believe that their daughter is not a threat to society and are petitioning for her early release. And it says that her dad, Rod Blanchard, and his wife, Christy, are not the only one that supports Gypsy. She's got like a lot of supporters and followers. Yeah, she's engaged. Yeah, after the documentary aired, what was it called? Mommy, Dad, Dear something. I don't know. But this guy started writing to her in prison. He became her pen pal and they got engaged, but they said they weren't going to get married till she was released. Hey, Shug. Did I miss Shug somewhere? Thank you, Carla, for the link. I'm reading comments. Thank you, Carla, for posting it. So what do y'all think? Do y'all think that she should be released early? See, I have an opinion about this. I usually don't say too much on here about, but I know that she was abused growing up and put through mortal HELL because of her mother had that Munchausen by proxy syndrome. but she still got her boyfriend to murder her mom. However, I do think she suffers like from PTSD, mental illness, of course. Um, I don't think that she should be in prison. I think she should be in a psychiatric place um, for a few years. Yes, she was abused from birth. I think her mom started, telling people she was sick and stuff when she was about 3 months old. Yeah, One Love. What XOMOs? I can't. Why does people in chat is 0? I don't know. I've noticed things like that. Like, it'll show different numbers. I was on somebody's chat, went in one time and it had like 20 some in there. And then I saw somebody in the chat say, like 60 some people in here and only so many thumbs up. And I went back and looked, but it wasn't showing 60 some people to me. Yeah, she never would have done that if she wasn't abused. Some of her mom's family have stated that she does have characteristics like her mom of being kind of manipulative. So that's why I say, she's been through all that abuse, all those years. That's all she's ever known. She's watched her mom lie, manipulate, scam the government organizations for free stuff. But so that's all she knows. So that's why I think she does need a few years in a psychiatric ward where she gets nothing but therapy, whatever, counseling. I can't see what it shows, Ash. Let me go on through my phone. Let's see what it shows. Mine shows 27. Yeah, that's what mine shows too, Ash. No, mine shows 29. Oh, yeah, I can see at the top of my screen. What am I talking about? I had to look at my phone. Oh, my goodness. I show 29. And One Love, since you're talking about Aileen Wuornos, I don't know how you say her name. I heard someone yesterday call her Aileen, and then I've heard people call her Eileen. So we're just going to call, and her nickname was Lee. So let's just call her Lee for my sanity because I'll drive myself crazy trying to figure out how to pronounce it right. So I have been looking at other information about Eileen Wuornos Lee. And she is not a monster. She was not a monster. I don't care what anybody says. I watched HLN's Very Scary People. Have y'all seen that series that they have now? Donnie Wahlberg hosts it. It upsets me. The woman knew nothing but abuse. See, I knew that her grandfather's friends, one of them messed with her. That's what I thought. No, her grandfather was prostituting her out to his friends. I did not know that. I'm sure y'all know it, but I did not know it. She gets pregnant by one of the guys. And, she has the baby, puts it up for adoption. Her grandfather kicks her out. She lives in the woods in Michigan in the cold now. You know how cold it is there for a year. Then she hitchhiked south. But I was wondering, when I was reading up about her, she started prostituting for money and cigarettes. What, at 9 or 10 years old? Something like that. And I was wondering what would make that kid, I know she was abused, but I was abused too as a kid. Bad. And I was just wondering what would make her prostitute for money and cigarettes. I know she needed like money for food and stuff, and it's because she just thought that was normal because her grandfather prostituted her out. I didn't know that. I just thought some of his friends or one of them messed around with her. I didn't know that her grandfather prostituted her out, along with he was physically abusive and mentally too. Yeah, and the thing about her brother, I don't know if this is true or not, but it said that her brother messed with her, incest. Her mother abandoned her. She was mentally unstable too. Yeah, it was learned behavior, Valerie. Exactly, my point. Thank you. It was learned behavior. But when I was first researching her and stuff, I've watched a lot of things about her. Um, but I just kept thinking to myself, why would she start prostituting at that young age for? I know she was hungry, but she could have asked someone for help or something. It was learned behavior because her grandfather prostituted her out. God, that makes me so angry when I say that. That's right, Carla. And she looked like, yeah, the rest of them. Casey Anthony, I cannot stand that woman. Yeah, Mario. Hey. Well, Ash, I'm glad that you said that. Ash said she was sexually abused by her grandfather, father, brother, and the neighborhood guys. Lots of people. I'm sure some of them mentioned you. Well, let me tell you, this is what my theory is. The first guy, Richard Mallory, I believe that's his name. I don't like to talk about victims, but in this case, I will because he did have a criminal background of he was a sex offender. I don't know what he did, but he was a sex offender. This is what I think. I think he picked her up and he took her to that secluded place, and he thought he was just going to do whatever. I do believe he got rough with her. Um, you can't base your opinion on the movie scene. Gosh, that was bad. But I really do. What makes me think is not the movie scene I saw, is that he had that criminal background. He was a predator. Hi, Sherry Lee. Well, we was just got off topic a little bit, and we started talking about Aileen Wuornos. It was Archie. It's the only way she knew how to make money. And what makes me mad when they call her a monster is she met Tyra Moore. That she fell in love with Tyra. She trusted Tyra. She loved Tyra till the day they executed her. I mean, it's just the facts. They call her a monster and a psychopath and this and that, like she has no heart. But she gave up her life to protect Tyra Moore. And there is evidence that's not been made known to the public that Tyra Moore was at the scene of one of those murders with Eileen. But if she was that cold hearted, you know what I'm saying? She took the fall. She didn't want anything bad to happen to Tyra. She didn't want her to be charged or anything. And if you listen to the tapes where Tyra had the wire on getting Eileen to confess, she says, "Is there someone there in the hotel room with you?" And Tyra Moore says, "No." Eileen Wuornos was so street smart, and she knew that Tyra was setting her up. She knew someone was in that room, and she confessed to save Tyra Moore. Okay, Philly girl. Yeah, I've not been in my emails too much, but I will. Hey, Carrie. Good afternoon. She should have never been executed, ever. No, she was mentally unstable. Now, with the rest of the murders, you know, at first she said they were all self defense. And then she admitted that, or she said it was robbery. But I think that she just changed her statement because she didn't want to be in prison anymore. She was ready to die. She was miserable. But I don't think the motive was robbery. I think that she had Well, at least with a couple of them, I believe that she had flashbacks from PTSD from the first guy. I do believe the first guy, Richard Mallory, was trying to get rough with her and do horrible things, and she shot. I do believe that. Now, I'm not sure about the rest of them, but my theory is that she had flashbacks and oh, believe me, when my PTSD is, I know how she feels, but I mean, that don't mean you can kill people. You know what I mean? Because you're mentally unstable. Hey, Will. Good morning. Supporting the channel. Oh, I was talking about you earlier. I hope you're doing well. Hope you got everything situated with you too. I was thinking about you. I didn't want to bother you. I was going to email you and ask you how you was doing, but I knew you was busy and stuff and had a lot going on. Yeah, the only person that she'd ever loved in her life and trusted betrayed her. She knew that Tyra Moore was wired up on the phone when she confessed over the phone. If you listen to those interviews, you can tell that Lee knew that there was someone in the motel room she was being set up, but she was trying to save Tyra Moore. But there is evidence. The last murder, I can't think of the guy's name. Tyra Moore and Lee were on videotape at a convenience store buying items not far from the scene of the crime. Yeah. So it is theorized that she was there at that murder. But Eileen would never admit that, you know. Thank you, Will. Hey, Fan, good morning. I was thinking about you this morning, too. Billy girl, I'll check my email when I get off here. Let's use the flamingo pen. I like this pen too. I love pens. I have a thing from Leanne sent me this one. It's so cool. I don't like to use it much because I don't want it to run out. I don't know if you can replace that or not. It even holds it on top. Isn't that cute? I have to make myself a note. Um, Good morning, Sandy. Oh yeah, Pink sent that. It's cool, isn't it? I love flamingos. I actually have a flamingo sign back here. My little quilt's covering it up. Oh, for those of you that didn't see, Melanie sent me this. Melanie G. She did that. She painted that. Can you believe that? Oh, this is nothing. She's got some that's, I mean, you could tell she's put a lot of time and effort into, but I just love it. It's almost, I mean, it's perfect. How did she do that? My hubby, he loved it. He loves to paint. She's not had time. He works. I'm bad at trying to hang things up. I need to put it somewhere else where you can see it better, but there was nothing to nail to back there, I don't think. Maybe. I don't know. Her name is Melanie G. Sherry. She makes beautiful ones, all kinds of different designs. She sent me like several photos, and she's like, pick the one you want. I would pick the peace sign for you because I love peace sign things. She saw this one day, so I picked the peace sign, and she sent it to me. I have, even my purses have peace signs on them. Sherry, I can get in touch with her. I can email her for you if you want to email me, if you don't care for me giving her your email address. Yeah, yeah. Well, this is my granny made me this. See this, the inside of the strawberry shortcake piece was a piece for a baby quilt. My granny bought back in the 80s. Oh, y'all seeing my nasty scar. Sorry. But she made it into a full size quilt for me. I love strawberry shortcake. What was her final statement, Ash? I can't remember. Scroll up, CC. Okay, XOMOs. She was losing it in jail, poor thing. At the end, she was in a documentary, and her last words were, "Oh yeah, I firmly believe XOMOs that she was a paranoid schizophrenic. I mean, my grandfather was one, and I lived with him, and I see. Of course, I'm not a doctor or anything, of course, but I see characteristics between those two that's very similar. Valerie, you're down 7 pounds. Oh my goodness. Um, Sherry, here I will. Let me use my phone to type into the chat, and I will give you my email if it'll let me. Something's weird with my phone. Every time I touch it, some kind of advertisement comes up. I mean, even when I'm not online. There's Sherry. There's my email. No, I don't think they should have executed her. I know what she did was wrong. Oh my gosh, it was so, she killed what, 6 or 7 men? Um, but I just feel like they didn't show her any mercy or compassion because of her past and who she was. She was a prostitute. She'd been in trouble before, basically homeless, I guess. And they didn't take that into because they didn't care. All they looked at it like she just done that to rob those guys. And I do not believe that she just decided. I mean, I know her and Tyra Moore had fights about money and they didn't have much money, but I just don't believe she murdered them for the money. There's more to it than that. I'd like to say I'm sailing with the rock. I'll be back like Independence Day with Jesus, June 6th. Like the movie Big Mothership, and I'll be back. Oh, I remember that now, Ash. She said that. Yeah. Oh my goodness. It's so it's awful just to think and get the pictures in your head of her childhood and her life. But there is, some pictures where she looks, like she's really mean and stuff. But my belly's making noises. Um, but I don't think she's a monster. I don't think she was a monster. She loved um, Tyra Moore. She basically gave her life for Tyra's. I mean, she could have took Tyra Moore down with her if she'd wanted to. Hey, Melanie, been showing off your painting, girl. Someone was just asking me how they could get in touch with you, Sherry, in the chat. Because she loves this. I need to hang it somewhere better. I'm not done. I'm gonna move back around because I want that like behind me. So I need to move this way. Yeah, everybody loved it, Melanie. I put it in my community post yesterday. Yep, that's the famous artist, Melanie G. She's got some very very nice ones. I mean, you just got a lot of detail in them. I know it had to take a long, long time to do those. I subscribed to you this morning too, Melanie. Also, I want to talk about this morning Kelsey Barrett. So I'm guessing that they finished their search at the landfill and they didn't find anything. Oh yeah, Melanie. I love that bicycle in that video you had on your channel. That's right up my alley. I love it. I love like the old bicycles. I don't know if that was an old one, but that's what it reminded me of. Yeah, I love Hollister. It was very nice. Thank you, Melanie. I love it. Man, I have tons of peace sign things. That's my hubby buys me peace. See, this holds like little pictures. I got purses with it, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, Melanie. I saw one at Walmart. It's got the old look to it, and it's got the basket, it's got the little bell. But crap, my knee's bad. My hubby was going to buy me one, and I was like, nah, let's just not get it because my leg. Hi, Karen. Yeah, they're my favorite too, and I love the old bikes. Um, just go to your settings, Melanie, and you'll figure out how to do it. Just go to your settings, and I'm trying to figure out how you do it. Crap, what it is my phone. Hold on, Melanie, I can help you. So you can put your email. Okay, go to your channel if you're on a phone, and you see that little button right there. You push that, it'll take you to your about section, and so you can edit it. I need to fix mine too. Yeah, or just reply to my email. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome, Melanie. Okay, back to Kelsey. I get off track, y'all. I'm so sorry. I don't think that they're going to find her remains, and I don't trust that. What's her name? They call her KK Crystal. What's her name? Crystal Kenny, something like that. Um, I don't trust what she says. She probably had a bigger part in it than what she's saying. Let me see what I can find about it real quick. I'm the worst YouTuber ever. I don't have my information for her. Come on. But everybody knows how I am. Let's see. It says authorities in landfill search for missing Woodland Park mom, Kelsey Barrett. Woodland Park Police Department announced Wednesday that it's ending its landfill search for the remains of Kelsey. His fiance, Patrick Frazee, is charged with her murder. It says, but despite extensive search for her remains or any evidence related to this case have not been located. So they didn't find anything. No, I didn't talk about my leg. No, I was in a hurry to get out there. I got some blood pressure medicine. Oh, yeah. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. They told me I did mention it and my tendonitis. And they looked at it and give me some naproxen. But they told me they wrote me a prescription. Naproxen's over the counter, but they said to get the one from the pharmacy. It was stronger. But like x-raying it, no. I just raised my pants up and he looked at it. Well, I'm sorry you're having to deal with those idiots. Oh my goodness. I didn't know those channels that you were speaking of in that video when everybody got those strikes or whatever they're called. I didn't know who you were talking about, but that is wrong. It's wrong to do people that way. There is plenty of room on YouTube for everybody. You know, you don't got to be mean. This shirt, I ordered it from Will Love Hollister from his channel. Goes to the Innocence Project when you buy one. Yeah, some people like being mean. Hey, I'll stand up for Will. That's my favorite crime channel. I mean, I'm sorry, but it is. I mean, it really is. I've got a couple, below him that I watch, like True Crime Truth Finders, True Crime with Chrissy, and stuff like that. But I've been watching Will for a long time. I've been watching Will since before I ever had a channel. I just had my Hermit Crab channel. And I like Will because he's down to earth and he is honest. I like real people. You know, I don't like these people act like they're reading from scripts or something. Yeah. But anyways, okay. I wanted to tell you a paranormal story, but let's get back to Kelsey. Doesn't Patrick Frazee have an arraignment coming up like the 24th or something? Oh, yeah, we all love Will's channel. He knows we love him. I think that he does, where he has to plead guilty or not guilty. I believe he's going to be found guilty when he goes to trial. I really do. I believe he will be found guilty. You want to hear the paranormal? Okay. Well, Carla Marie, that's in the chat, she has a true crime page on Facebook. Carla, you can post a link if you want to while I'm finding this story. This is a great story. Listen to this. It says, Spooky Christina Rhines. My boyfriend is a homicide detective, and a couple of years ago, he was investigating the murder of a little boy. They still hadn't found the body. The mother of the little boy finally broke down and admitted she had killed him and hid his body under their old trailer home. When the police went out to search the old trailer, they found there was a new family living in it. The family said that their son had an imaginary friend, Timmy, who lived under the trailer and would come up to see their son. They would play together every day. They just thought their son had a great imagination. Come to find out, the dead boy's name was Timmy. The cops found the body of the young boy just under the son's bedroom. And that is supposed to be a true story. Okay, Sandy, find some pretty Easter baskets, girl. Okay, Carla Marie's got the link to me prove it. She's got the link to her Facebook group. Was it called True Killers Without a Conscience? Oh, Ems, thank you so much. I was telling my hubby, I said, can you believe people like my accent? I can't stand it. If when I go back and listen to myself, I think to myself, God Almighty, you are such a hick. That's what I think. I mean, I'm not ashamed that I'm country, but sometimes my accent embarrasses me. Crime Talk. It's called Crime Talk, Killers Without a Conscience, right? That's what it shows on mine. That is a weird story. It really got to me. My son's name is Timothy Will. So when I seen that they called that little boy Timothy, plus I love paranormal stories. Yeah, I like Marianne's voice too. Thank you, Ian, so much. I like your voice. You have yeah, mine is more southern like than my hubby's and stuff too. I'm more, I don't know why that is. I grew up part of my life, well, a few years, my young years, till I was about 8 in Kentucky, eastern Kentucky. It's the Appalachian Mountains accent, but yeah, I talk a little bit more southern. I think I get that from my granny. Oh, thank you, Love Hollister. Oh, you got a cute voice, Carla. Well, I love your voice. I think it's a sweet sounding voice, Ems. I don't think it sounds like baby talk. I'm the one that's always baby talking roosters and dogs. That paranormal, anyways, back to the story. That story freaked me out. I really firmly believe in spirits. I have seen stuff before. I seen Brett 6 months after he committed suicide in my brother's bathroom. I was sitting there straightening my hair, and I felt somebody looking at me, and I turned, and there he was, and then he was gone, and he looked normal. My brother said, "Oh, what you been smoking?" I said, "I am stone cold sober." It was early in the morning, and I saw him. I did not hallucinate him. I did not imagine him. I saw him. And I've also had vivid dreams. No, that was earlier. I was, Melanie, burning something. It was my cigarette. Are you watching replay? Or you see it now? I don't see anything. Do y'all see something burning? Uh-uh. Lady, you okay? What's wrong? My dog's over here. Can y'all hear her huffing? You okay, baby? Okay. Go get you some water. I don't know what's wrong with her. She's going, got hiccups. Scares me when something happens to my dog. Hey, Mel Mel. I bet that was Melanie when you saw it. Because that, I did. It was sitting right here, right? Yeah. Oh, so him, you and him fighting on me. I love all y'all. I do too. I love everybody in the chat. We have an awesome chat. Oh, really? I love the ghost hunting movie or shows. I love it. I also used to watch. I've not been watching a lot of TV lately, but like the different haunted places. One place I would love to go, and I'm going to, is the Lizzie Borden house. I want to go stay all night in the Lizzie Borden house. I'm going to. I love stuff like that. I was one of the kids, that when they had the haunted houses during Halloween that went through it like 5 or 6 times. I love scary stuff. True story. When my daughter was on a vent and almost accepted the worst, an angel pinched my face, got me on the right track again, and we told each other the same story a month later. Wow. Let me tell you what happened to my cousin's little girl, my first cousin's little girl, Emily. Had a brain tumor, and they took her to the Children's Hospital in Tennessee. And she told her mom they were going to do surgery. She told her mom, she said, "I saw Jesus, and he told me that I was going to be okay, and he touched me." And they removed that from that little girl, the tumor, and she's fine. She's 16 or 17 now, I guess. Almost 18, probably. But that's a true story. Hey, Beth. Hey, Blondie. Have fun with that. They say I would rather go to the beach. Yeah, I want to go to the beach too. I want to go see the hermit crabs in the wild. So I don't need to go to the beach. I need to go to, like, you know, back in a wooded area where shoreline meets it. You're going to the ocean this weekend, Will? Oh my goodness. You lucky dog. Oh yeah, Melville's video. It was funny. Hey guys. Yeah. This is my partner in crime, aren't you? Hmm. I would pick her up. Every time you try to pick her up, she don't like it. You show them your eyes. She's got one blue eye and one brown eye. It's Ladybug. Doing a live reporting on a case. Oh, really, Will? That is so cool. I can't wait to see that. Oh, it is so relaxing. I love to go to the beach at night and just walk on the beach or just sit there, just listen to the ocean. And you know how you can smell the salt water in the air. Hey, this is my best friend, Love Hollister. This is Ladybug. I got her from my neighbors when she was a puppy. She was a little bit older puppy. They didn't treat her right. He said, because I asked him, because Skylar was, took up with Lady. I said, if you don't want her, I'll take her. And he came over here one day. He's like, if you don't want her, I'm going to take her and sit her off beside the road. I was like, on my way to get her right now. I went over to the yard. She came running to me. And she's been by my side every step ever since. I'm going to try to go to the beach with my son this year. He went with my mom last year to Myrtle Beach. But I kind of would like to go to Virginia Beach. But gosh, it's on the opposite end of the state for me. It'd be closer for me to go to Myrtle Beach, probably. Oh, did you, Mel? Have you got part 2 up yet? No, not me, XOMOs, not with Chinese food, but she messed with my stomach. Yeah, it is a long drive, Karen, to go all the way from Southwest Virginia and all the way up north to the other end. Oh, you've not missed anything. I've been talking about everything, girl. You know how I get off topic. El Camino. Peace, Will. Bye, Will. Oh, thank you, Will. Much love to you and your family. We all love you and we all support you. Just know that. And we won't talk about it anymore. My hubby's right about one thing. You just gotta not talk about things. More attention you give it, worse it gets. Yes, we respect him. Don't we love Hollister Will? He's awesome. If anybody on here is not sub to him, he is great at doing true crime. I've got to work on a video today, and I want to get better at doing my videos. Sometimes I just rush through them just to get them up, and I need not do that. What makes my videos so hard to do, the pre-recorded, is I get so frustrated and mad at myself for mispronouncing words and stuff. And I got to remember, everybody on here knows how I am. I'm not perfect in how I talk. So, you know. Mama, were you going where, Mama? Oh, XOMO's leaving? Oh, no. Saying hi to her. I know it, Karen. I just look at everybody else's videos. You know how well done they are and put together. And I can't do mine like that. And it frustrates me. I about broke my phone the other day over that crap. Oh, thank you, Karen. Sherry, thank y'all so much. A couple new people that was in the chat earlier. They're awesome. Awesome. Nice. I think I missed some comments. And for the new people, if I miss your comment, it is not on purpose. I'm bad to run my mouth and not look at the chat. Maybe I need to start doing this. I know, True Crime, True Fun. I know. Like, why watch someone just to talk crap about them? I don't do that. If I don't like something, I just get off of it and go on. I don't give them a thumbs down and stuff. I have gave videos thumbs downs, like, videos people being mean. Oh, thank you, Love Hollister. I love your name. I love saying that. Hey, XOMO, my husband complains about that MSG messing with him. I'll ask him if it makes him like puffy and stuff, but he doesn't like it. Me and Will are supposed to do a collab tomorrow. We are supposed to do a trivia night. I've just got to get together the questions and all that. And, he is a very busy person. I'm about free anytime, just to be honest. Well, certain times I'm not, but you know what I mean. I don't work. So whenever he has time, we're going to do it. Now, he wanted to do it a while back, or he said he would do it. But he may have changed his mind. I don't know. But we are going to do trivia. Hopefully, he comes on with me. To put it that way. Yeah. So y'all better be studying up on y'all's true crime. We'll do trivia about cases like that's been on my channel and Will's channel too. Well-known cases. Yes, that helped him try to get away with his crimes, Beth. Drew Peterson. Yeah, I know a lot about him. I mean, like how he is. He was a police officer. That's why they didn't think Kathleen Savio's death was a murder when it first happened. They thought it was an accident. Here Drew was a sergeant, I believe. But where he messed up is he got rid of Stacy Peterson, his fourth wife. He didn't expect Stacy's family, I guess, to press the police to find her, investigate, I guess. I don't know what he was thinking, to be honest. But that's what got him. Oh, cool, Sandy. You got it done? Yeah, when he got rid of Stacy and that Mark Furman come in and the news media, come in, they got rid of him from the force. They made him retire. I guess instead of firing him so he could get his pension because he'd been a police officer. No, they never found Stacy to this day. He still denies he had anything to do with her disappearance. He said that she just wanted a new life, found another man. Oh, Valerie, I'll say a little prayer for her. She's stressed out about school. I bet you're proud of her. Yeah, Karen. He killed Kathleen, they said, because where they were married so long and they got a divorce, she was going to get half his pension. He didn't want that. And going to get like half the house, I think. Yeah, congrats, Valerie, to your daughter. Tell her not to be stressed out. It'll be okay. She'll get through this. My niece is only a couple semesters away from being an RN. Crap, no, Meow Meow, I don't want your husband. I've got one that gets on my nerves already. Tell him he needs to tame it down a little bit, Meow Meow. Or your friends on YouTube are going to get him. I'll give you mine if you want him. If you want to clean up after his muddy boots and grass. I have some of the coloring books for stress, Beth. And my hubby bought me like a big set of Sharpies for Christmas. Has every color in it, has the regular Sharpies and the little thin ones where you can color little small areas. I love it. Let's see, did I forget? Oh, yeah. Before I go, guys, Eric G got me into the Manson case. Well, I got to thinking, there's two sides to every story, and then there's the truth. So the prosecutors, Manson's always said that he didn't order any killing. So I've been investigating this, investigating it as I call it, looking at it online. I found this YouTube channel called Spawn Ranch, SPAHN, Spawn Ranch. And they are not Manson followers, but they believe that Manson, he is guilty, but what they charged him for was not right, is basically what they say. Yeah. And I was on that live stream last night. They thought I was a troll, the guy did. And he does not believe Jason Freeman is Manson's grandson. Jason Freeman has never took a DNA test, and he won't, he's saying, to prove that he's Manson's grandson. If I don't know why he wouldn't. I mean, that just helps your case. And how the hell did he get Manson's body, his remains, without proving who he was? But anyways, I come across this channel called Spawn Ranch. They thought I was a troll. I was like, no, I was a real woman. This dude's sitting there playing music. The live stream's going, drinking beer, smoking pot. I guess he was smoking something. And anyways, I was like, I'm a real woman. And he found that funny. So they played music there. So he played me a song. But anyways, they were playing some of Manson's music. But he took a moment to explain to me about Jason Freeman, who claims that he's, Manson's grandson. He said that Jason didn't take the DNA test because Jason knows he's really not Manson's grandson. Jay White, which is Manson's son, he was born Charles Manson Jr., but he changed his name to Jay White because his mom, Rosalie, remarried to a white guy, and that guy adopted him. Well, Jay has a son named Jason Freeman. Jay actually killed himself in 1983, Manson's son. But Jay's only raised Jason Freeman. That's not his biological dad. But Jason says he is. But he won't take a DNA. Because of the birth certificate saying, is that what it is? I don't know, Mel. I'm going to check on Topaz since you mentioned her, because I was thinking about her this morning. So, I don't know about, I think they're all okay. I don't know about Go Lightly. I know Pink's taking a YouTube break. Yeah, that's something else. When I was watching a documentary saying, I saw on the documentary that Manson had two kids by two of the women in the Manson family when they were at that ranch. Who were those kids? Hey, Olivia. I have her on my Facebook Messenger, Mel Topaz. MGL's on a holiday. Yeah, she may be taking a break, vacation or something. Crap. I love doing YouTube. I love talking to y'all when I don't do it. I miss y'all. But there's more, to life than YouTube. You got to get out and enjoy things. I used to try to watch like everybody's channel. Now I just take days of, watching stuff because I was spending all day on YouTube. I feel so much better since I've cut myself back from YouTube. I can't imagine that Beth having a baby with him. I will tell her, Meow Meow. Let me write that down, Sam. And I was watching that girl named, what's her name? Squeaky. Manson follower, supporter. Been with him for years. Gosh, she's out there. Like, I think that LSD really got to her. You could tell by the way she acted. She did a lot of drugs. Oh, okay, Sad. I see. So his grandparents raised him. Mary Brunner's son was raised by his grandparents. Okay. You've had 2 grandbabies, Meow Meow, with you? Lizzie Borden? Okay, that'll be the one I'll do then. I was going to ask y'all what y'all want me to do, what cases y'all want to talk about. I'm going to make a community post and y'all can tell me in there. Cherry Leaf says, oh my God, leave the rumors out. What rumors? Oh, really? Mary and Charlie's son lived with the family? What doesn't come in here, Sherry? I'm live, Sherry, with your comments. Sorry. Miss Beavers. Some of these cases are long, so what I'm going to start doing so I can get all the details in there is start probably doing in like a 2-part series, the long ones. Ted Bundy, I did, and I should have, but I didn't. What is it, Meow Meow? Oh, everybody's fine. Everybody's fine. I don't even know what's going on. Oh, okay. Well, ladies, just forget about it. It's not that big of a deal. Misunderstandings happen. It's all right. It's all good. Just peace and love. Yeah, it's all right. Well, man, it's all right, man. It's all right, Sherry. I'm sorry if anybody's feelings got hurt. I'm sorry. We all try to get along. I don't know what to say. I like y'all both. I just try to say, forget it, move on. And if you don't jive with somebody in the chat, probably don't talk to them again. Let's get off that. It's all good. Well, I just don't want, anybody's feelings to get hurt. It's all right. Let me see what Sam says. Yes, and when the ranch was raided, the grandparents took him and raised him, adopted him. Charlie claimed him. He had a nickname. He's got the nickname Pooh Bear, right? Sam, that's the one you're talking about. Charlie Manson's son. He lived at the ranch. His nickname was Pooh Bear. See, that's what I saw on the documentary. But I'm going to be ordering a book, but I'm going to order two. I'm going to try to. Helter Skelter, and I can't think of the other one. Um, I want to read what, from the prosecutor's side and from, the Manson side. I've been watching a lot of Charles Manson's interviews. My hubby, he was watching me last night. I was on my Chromebook in there watching that Spawn Ranch, and he said, "Oh my God, don't be talking to them people." I was like, "It's all good. Nobody's gonna brainwash me." I just wanted to see what they had to say. I found that channel because I was searching for stuff about Jason Freeman. And I found that video. It says Jason Freeman is not Charles Manson's son. They don't talk too nice about Jason over there. Meg, I can recap for you about the Gypsy Rose. Gypsy Rose Blanchard, there's a petition. She has a petition where she wants out of prison. She thought the 10-year prison sentence was too harsh, and basically her dad and stepmom helped get the petition started, and she's got some supporters. If I can find it, I can give the link here where you can read the petition. That girl went through a lot, but I think that she needs to realize that her mother was brutally stabbed to death, and she did plan that with her boyfriend, abuse or not. She needs to be in a psychiatric place for a few years because all she knows is abuse. Now, she can't be fixed in this short amount of time. That's my thing about it. She really needs a lot of therapy and counseling. Let's see. Let me get to it. No, she didn't need prison, but, well, here, I got the link to the In Touch Weekly magazine, and I can take you to the petition. It kind of bothers me that she said the 10-year prison sentence was too harsh. Well, I agree with the prison part, being too harsh, but she does need to be somewhere. It doesn't need to be prison, but, psychiatric ward. That's just my opinion. Yeah, she knows right from wrong. Where's Sherry at? Don't go, Sherry. Everything's all good. We love you. Oh, Ems, I just saw your comment. Oh gosh, Ems. One day I reacted to someone. I thought they called me the B word. I cussed them out, and I looked down at the chat, and he said typo. He was talking about somebody else. And I was so embarrassed. It was back when I first started my channel. Okay. That was funny. Smart says that was funny. Yeah, hug Sherry. We love you. Yeah, well, you was like, God, I really let him have it. Then after that, a real troll come in. So I try to read that's why I take, I'll just be staring at the chat because I try to reread it because you can take things the wrong way, by these little messages. I know. I tried to find him on YouTube, Bell, after that to apologize. Of course, I apologized to him when I realized what I did, but oh my goodness. Yeah, Beth, a gypsy needs to learn a skill. But I just don't think that, I mean, I don't think she should be in prison. But if they release her from prison, I think they should make her like live somewhere. You know what I mean? What's that called? Halfway house, something. Oh, man, well, that's nice you apologizing. Cece, is that the day her head was spinning? I don't know. I don't know, Beth. Oh, Mel, you're all right. Oh, Sandy says she's sorry too, Sherry. Right, mac and cheese. Yeah, but I don't think she realizes that. I don't know. She may, but they did a horrible thing, abuse or not. She does. I mean, I guess she acknowledges that, but I mean, they have to be punished. You know, but she should have been punished. All that she went through, being abused from 3 months old, she should have been put in a psychiatric ward for a few years. Oh yeah, it was yeah. Hey, yeah, group hug, Carla. I love all y'all. Peace and love and happiness. I love hugs. My hubby comes up and hugs me all the time. It makes me feel good too. He is really stepped up lately. I mean, he's always worked and things like that. I'm talking about like emotionally, and he's supportive. He asks me what's going on YouTube, what do I talk about, this and that, checking on me. Hey, Sherry, I was watching that before I came on here, and I'm going to go watch it too. And actually, call me in a probably call me in a sub. I love all y'all. Yeah, Sand's a hippie. I love Sand. Y'all check out Sand's channel. She's got a good channel if you like crafts. I mean, she's really talented. And I was telling my husband, saying about your channel and showing it to him. I said her channel could really go far because the way you put those videos together when you do those crafts, I mean, that is really good. You're really good at it, to be honest, really. I was telling him about those little coasters that you made. Sandy's got a channel, Mel, Ems. There's a bunch of on here's got channels. Yeah, there's a lot of cool channels. Hey, guys, I feel so much better since I don't watch any of that drama. I couldn't tell you what went on last weekend or the last few days. I don't know. I have not been watching that stuff. I just saw something go up by me. Did I see that? Maybe it was just a reflection. Oh, I love the jelly stick window clings, Sandy. Oh yeah, Melanie, you'll like Sam's channel. Y'all are both talented and creative. Those coasters are awesome. I want some of those. Well, that's what you should do, Sam. You don't. You can point the camera to just your hand and stuff. I see people do that. I see a lot of these craft channels. You never see them on there. You just see their hands crocheting or something. Um, I want to get back into crocheting. It's hard for me to sit down and start crocheting in the summertime because maybe at nighttime I could maybe make some little scarves or something. I can crochet. I just need to get better at counting my stitches. That's what my problem is. So, anyways, guys, I'm going to get off here. I love talking to y'all this morning. Great chat. I got to go potty. I'm sitting here about to pee on myself. all the coffee. Anyways, I love y'all. I'm going to work on a video. I guess we'll do Lizzie Borden. Did you see that, Sandy? I thought I seen something right here. Is that where you saw that? I cannot sew worth of crap. I got rid of my sewing machine. I cannot sew, but I like to crochet. Happy Easter, everybody. I've got to get my son some stuff put together. You know what I'm wanting to do? I got to do it. I'm going to get me a poster board and I'm going to do me a vision board. Hang it up. Bye. Love and hugs, everybody. I love y'all. Yeah, it's going to be fun. And I got the idea from Shanann doing that with her girls on that video. So maybe we'll do that. I got all kinds of stickers Leanne sent me, and I'll get more, cut out things and put on there. It'll be cool. Anyways, guys, I love y'all. Bye. Peace.